Try to get us a little...
Two
more
three,
viewers
five.
at least.
2, 3, 5. All right, boys. They can hear what we're saying right now, so just be careful. Mind your P's and Q's and F's and S's and C's.
Since
and
when?
Well, just for this part.
Indeed.
Just this part. And then once
YouTube is on. Hell yeah.
Let's go.
2.5 minutes.
We're going live in the shop. We've got us up here on ESPN US Open. That's Sims. You're looking good back there. You look a lot like Johnny McEnroe, if I'm going to be honest.
Did not get nervous till I saw the live in 2 minutes.
It's go time.
Get the balmy sweat.
And here's the thing is, like, I know you're nervous because you've judged everyone on this show before. Now it's your time to be judged.
Never.
Well, you're going to be judged anyways.
All the good questions.
Oh, yeah.
Come at me.
Depending on... There we go.
I've never judged anybody on this show. I just throwing that out there.
Well, you will now.
Yep.
Just had to come back. Yep.
Welcome.
127.
Tell her to sit down.
It's funny. I was just thinking about this cigar today.
For you.
It's very good.
Figured like
Very
that
good.
one.
Yeah, I'm good with it. I don't hate on any tequila.
Don't mess up the high five.
That's a lie. You hated on the first one I gave you.
I was just busting balls a little bit.
Jim Trader's in.
Jim Trader's in.
Don't mess up the high five. Don't mess up the high five. Don't mess up the high five.
Got you the jump kick at the end.
Little kid and play about to start up right now. I bet this makes just the worst audio on the planet.
No, it's actually pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah, last time I checked it.
All right. Get ready to be judged in 30 seconds, Josh Sims.
Let's do it.
What's up, Rob? What's up, Frank? What's up, Adrian?
Rob on here.
What up? Yeah, hop in. Oh, boy. You feel it?
Yes, I feel it.
We're getting ready. 10 seconds.
No. Taste it.
One for you guys.
We're here. We're here.
It's that
We
time.
are definitely here.
Yeah. You're here, and you're here, and you're here.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yep. There it is.
Didn't mess up the high five. Yes.
Let's go.
That's the highlight of my day right there.
Take that, Darren. Yeah. We'll see how many faces Josh Sims caresses. But this evening, this is Cigar Talk Live. It's our Tuesday get-together. We're doing it out in the public lounge today because, selfishly, I liked it much better the past few shows. So, sorry for everyone who's sitting here, but I don't really give a shit because this is Cigar Talk Live. So, if you're watching this, comment, share, ask questions, give a thumbs up. I already know that Ron Hancock has shared to 60 different pages.
Or 900.
So to the 60 or 900 pages he shared to, welcome, gentlemen, welcome.
Can he share more than 60? Anybody? Is anybody gonna outdo him tonight?
If anyone shares 61 pages, I will give you some Sasquatch beer that I didn't buy.
I got a Cochon
it's
for
shutting
somebody
off.
that shares more
You see
than
this?
that.
Oh, okay. So stick with us. If it's getting funky, we might need to go F1 on this bitch.
Yeah.
Don't worry. The audio's going bad. We're going F1. You ready? You give me a swap down here. You stick with us. If you're watching bars, don't worry because this worked perfectly until right now, and we're gonna do a swap. Oh, you ready? You ready? All right. Well
In the
then,
mix.
let's get the audio good and right. Let's crack some beers.
I'm gonna stay with the tequila. Y'all crack your beers.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, thank you,
man.
man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry.
What the?
It comes back right when I'm
Went
wiping
from
this stuff off
shotgun
you.
into beer showers.
All right, now we go. Cheers away from the computers.
Yeah.
All right.
Cheers, homies.
What's up, everybody? What's up,
Cilantro,
homies?
everybody.
You know what's funny is now it's just running fine, so we'll just be ready to go. Okay.
Cheers to y'all.
Cheers to everybody who's joining us. We're about to fire up. We have a couple of esteemed guests on this evening. One to my direct right is Josh Sims. What's up, Josh Sims?
Hello. How's everybody doing tonight? First of all, Thanks for having me. Never thought that I would be sitting behind the scenes. This is a dream come true.
We have never had anyone 2 weeks into it go from never being to the lounge to sitting behind the scenes.
I know he outdid me with Darren last week. I was like, I think I'm the newest guy in the room. He's like, nope, definitely not.
Definitely not.
Definitely less than 6 months to, I'll say, my smoking journey to sitting here now to less than 2 weeks from the first time I set foot in the lounge.
In any lounge, right? Or have you been to other lounges before?
I have been to another lounge, but only to their humidor. And I was telling Adrian this earlier that I felt like just a number. And when they asked me what I liked, I had no idea. And they told me, okay, well, let me know if I could be any help.
You're ruined. I'm just going to let you know that.
You're ruined.
Right
You're ruined,
now.
Fred. What's
You're
up, Marty
ruined.
Upton?
Yeah, and
Josh
then you walk
Dowling.
away, right? Crazy.
That's what's up. Jaime Alvarez, what are we smoking tonight? That's a good point. Sound off on what everyone's smoking. I am going to actually let you kick it off because you're already looking at it. And that's super racist. You grabbed that one.
Las Galaveras. Always a great smoke from these guys.
Crown Heads.
Yep.
Once a year release. Every year is a little bit different. Las Galaveras. And they do that because they want to give respects and pay homage to the people who have passed in the past year. So that's our little once a year release.
I'm finishing up the, correct me if I'm saying this wrong, the Colchon Volant.
You're not saying it wrong at all.
Principle that Adrian gave me, and I say it does not disappoint.
Damn.
Good stuff.
Damn,
Hey,
Koshan, what are you on?
I'm smoking the same thing Adrian is. I just happened to
really?
have that lit before we came on,
perfect.
so I'm
good.
finishing that up, and then I guess my second one is the La Galera. Got the La Galera
that's a
that
new
we're gonna
one.
fire up here.
Imperial Jade right there. Magnolia, what's happening? Mark Meyer, what's happening?
What's up, Josh
And
Dowling?
feel free to just talk shit to all these people who are coming in right now.
Yeah.
Because usually you come in like that small, so we only know what you look like that small. So make sure they know it's you and just fire because these guys are all waiting to judge you in a minute.
And I'm pretty sure my Facebook picture is not my picture. So
So that's it.
so if you're seeing me for the first time, hello.
I am rocking the Illusione 88 in spirit of this show of all things conspiracy, aliens, and funky in our government.
There you
And
go.
all the touchdowns that are going to come from 88 on Sunday.
And all of those things. This is about 1988 when Dion, the owner of Illusione, moved to Reno in his quest to find out the truth. He's a conspiracy guy, and everything he does is their original site. In order to access their website, you had to put in a password, and it could be anything. It could have been space, but it's when you didn't put anything in, you tried to bypass and say, "No, seriously, put in a password."
Okay.
This was planted for wheels off.
I am definitely going to learn a lot through this tonight. I can guarantee.
I'm looking forward to. It looks like Jaime is coming in saying, "I was raised Catholic. You better believe I judged." You're in the
away.
right show.
Judge away, my friend. Let's do it.
So, for those of you who are chiming in, you may have seen Josh Sims' name a handful of times. He is a tremendous asset to the show and everything we do because he's always chiming in and being active, which I hope all of you are doing as well. And about 2 weeks ago, you stepped into the lounge your first time,
Absolutely.
and now you're on a cigar podcast.
I love it.
The
Let's
fastest growth ever. Will you talk us through your journey, your apprehensions, and where you currently sit in your journey?
So my early 20s, I started smoking, and funny enough, I was watching one of y'all's YouTube videos, and came across that y'all started smoking Playboy by Don Diego.
Tell me that's what you started with.
Absolutely.
No way.
Yes.
That's awesome.
I've been meaning to tell you that
awesome.
story for 2 weeks. I just never had the time. I figured tonight would be
You are
definitely
kidding me.
no.
Oh, I'll drink to that. Oh, yeah.
So
Cheers to Hef.
So I would go to the Stonebriar Mall when Up and Smoke was still in malls. And they said, "What do you like?" And I go, "Never had one before. I am going to Razzoos tonight off the tollway.
Yep.
Me and one of my good friends were going to go watch the Mavericks play when they first started making the playoffs."
What, on VHS or something?
And no, actually live. It was back when you could smoke a cigar in restaurants. And they go, "What do you like?" And I go, "Never had one. Give me one." And they go, well, how about you start off with something light? Here is a Playboy by Don Diego. And I was like, well, if it has Playboy in the name, it's got to be good.
And
So-
it wasn't good.
So I, no lie, probably smoked about 50 of those in the next 2 years. I met my girlfriend, who's now my wife at the time, and we would smoke on her balcony. Got older. I said I really didn't have time to smoke. Got married, got kids, and no lie, probably around March or April, my daughter's friend's dad smoked cigars and asked me if I smoked. And I go, I did, but I don't anymore, and gave me a couple cigars. To this day, I have no idea what he gave me.
But it doesn't matter.
No clue. So my wife travels for work. She went out of town. The kids went to bed around 8 o'clock. Funny enough, I sat down, started watching a Mavericks game, and I go, I've got this cigar. Now what? So I rifled through the drawers, found my Up in Smoke, very first cutter that I own.
Nice.
Didn't have a torch. Now I've got to find something to light it with. Here's probably some 10-year-old matches. Lit it, started smoking it, and I was probably mixing it with Jack Honey and Sprite on a weekday.
So you're trying to say you're getting classy.
Absolutely.
Super classic.
So I was on my back porch watching the Mavericks play, and I go, I forgot how much this feels. How much this is relaxing, to get away. So whatever the cigar was, I smoked it, probably slow, relit it like 5 times, finished the drink, got another drink, finished the cigar, stood up, and my knees buckled. And I go, I don't remember feeling like this back in my early 20s smoking a cigar.
Yeah, Maggie's coming in. Got that itch again.
Absolutely. So from then on, I think he gave me a couple more, and that's when I was like, you know what? I drive by past this place every day. Mm-hmm. I've seen the sign outside. Well, let me go see what it's all about. So I walk in the humidor. Couldn't tell you who helped me out. They go, what do you like? No clue. So this is probably back in May, I guess. No idea. I usually smoke a light wrapper. Okay. Very first one they handed me was the house stick. Have you ever heard of Principal Cigar? No clue. Who are they? You're going to like this. The next one, he goes, right here is a Definition cigar, and they're from Dallas. And I go, oh man, they're local. I've got to have one from Dallas. To support local whenever I get a chance.
Let's go.
So probably about a couple weeks later, I smoked the Definition, and I go, oh my God, this is my aha moment. Absolutely. This is the best thing I've ever smoked. I've got to go back and get another one. Sorry to DC, I have not got another one. I promise to.
You know where to get them. You know where to get them.
Absolutely.
It's because the Kermit was the first one he smoked, and there weren't any Kermits left up here.
Oh, is that what it was? Really?
Had to be. Had to be.
Whatever the yellow band is,
Prolific.
that's it.
Prolific.
So I got those two.
Whoever helped you in the humidor was on, by the way. Yeah, that's good.
So I go, oh damn, I don't know how to store these, and I always heard, I don't know if it's a myth or not, keep them in your bathroom for humidity.
Huh. I've never heard that.
No,
Seems like a good way to get mold.
no, I have no idea where I heard it, but they were on my sink, and I was like, there's got to be a better way.
Yeah.
So don't judge me, internet, but I was on TikTok and
I
came
learned a lot of
across
shit from TikTok.
I came across a guy who put all his cigars in a Tupperware and started talking about Bovita packs. And I go, what is this? I thought you were always supposed to use distilled water. So I ordered some Bovita packs, went to Walmart, got a sealed container, put them in there, and probably the next week I was up here again, bought some more. Came up here probably 2 weeks later,
And now he's here.
and now I've got a little nice collection.
Yes.
Ron here has been great.
Hey, you haven't met Frank yet, but Frank is the master of all questions. Frank, the first judgment question comes from you. My favorite thing is to just sit on the patio until 3 in the morning with Frank because he always has good questions. And watch what's coming.
So
I'm gonna apologize right now for you.
So, long story short, your dad was hosting a Cigar Newbies call. And I was working at Toyota Stadium at a high school football game.
Check.
And it was halftime. And I go, let me see what this is all about. And I clicked on the link, and oh my God, it's like a Zoom type call.
This was just a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah, absolutely. 2 weeks ago. And Mark was on there, and I think Dave was on there, and I haven't earned the right to call him Pops yet. I haven't earned the right. That's probably on me.
Wow.
Have respect right there.
That is
You're in.
mad
dude.
respect.
So
Okay, audio's good.
Dave is on, so he's listening.
Yeah.
So he goes, why don't you come up tomorrow for Saturdays at the shop? And stupid me, and I thought it was the car show too. Should have known that the car show was week before, but came anyway. Sat down, met Mark in person since he was like on that Facebook call. And
McClurkin.
and that was the very first time I had actually stepped foot in the public lounge. And that was 2 weeks ago, last Friday.
And your first time on the call was with Pops doing it live on a Friday
And
night with
you-
all of us
absolutely.
hammered,
You wanna-
just giving each other
You
hell.
wanna know something, though?
In the cigar Cigar Newbies Facebook page, which has helped me out more than anyone could ever know.
It's awesome. What's up, newbies? For those of you who are joining us, make sure to ask questions, and we will divert to your direction as well. You want to know something kind of funny?
Yes, bring it.
We never called Pops before this lounge.
No shit.
Never. I always call him Papa. What's up, Papa? Always. And he always likens it because my grandpa, we call him Duke, but he doesn't even like the name. He always says it the same. He's like, I don't even like that name, but everybody calls him Pops.
So when I had my first kid, I asked my parents, "What do y'all want to be called?" And I would always joke around calling my dad Pops, and my brother started calling him Pops, and he was like, "I'm Pops." I'm like, "Okay." So funny enough, that's what we call my dad too, is Pops.
Oh, that's cool as hell. What's up, Garrett Reed?
So fast forward 2 weeks later, when I was watching Saturdays at the shop, and y'all were talking about should we move it out front, and I was like, yeah, absolutely, only if I can be a guest. No way in hell
That was 4
did I
days ago, by the way.
ever say you or anybody else would say yes. Come on in. You can be at this
They
Tuesday.
love that
What's up,
element of
William?
surprise. So you said the absolute wrong.
What were you doing
thing.
before we decided you were going to?
I was half lit, smoking cigars, hanging with the guys. I've been in the back lounge for like maybe 3 days, and they're like, "Hey, you're going live like right now," and I'm like, "Wait, what?" I told my wife I'd be home in like 15 minutes. They're like, "Oh, no, call your wife right now. You're going live with us, and you're gonna be on here. Like that's how it's going down. Like right now."
Hey,
So-
Stanko, what's up, dog? What do you want us to judge him on first?
Let's start with aliens.
Aliens right out the gate. I got
Hold
Bigfoot
on,
right out the gate.
before we start judging people,
Feel free to judge him right now.
let me
Yeah.
give a huge shout out to Mark. The first,
McClurkin or Meyer?
yeah, that's a good question.
I'm gonna go with Meyer.
It's McClurkin.
Is it McClurkin?
Yeah.
Oh, you sat back here and
Yeah, he
started
sat-
testing his blend.
Yes.
yeah.
So that morning, he goes, "How much time do you have?" And I was like, "I don't know. I've got a couple hours." He goes, "When the show's over, meet me in the back and we'll smoke a couple samples." And I'm like, "You want me to smoke a couple samples?" I usually smoke one cigar maybe every 2 weeks, maybe once a week. This summer, when I was so intimidated to come into the lounge, there's no way in hell I'm smoking on my back patio when it's still 105 degrees out at 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
here in Frisco.
Now you have ICC.
Welcome home, baby.
So
You're gonna be a damn good podcaster. You got that like that NPR pull up.
Is that what it is?
Say sweaty balls.
that's that sexy
Sweaty
voice.
balls.
See, he's got it, dude. Oh, you're gonna kill it.
So we sat at the table we're sitting at right now, and he pulls out this box and is like, "This is my own blend." And I started smoking that right after I had a Terra Nova something.
Yeah.
And you were not given a
Paprika.
bad cigar like at all, except maybe that first one.
The one that buckled your knees
Yeah,
down.
the one you had for like 50 first tries, and you didn't venture out past that.
Hey,
You always gotta start somewhere.
No judgment on the Don Diego with, the Playboy.
You got us started.
When I started smoking 6 months ago, you bet your ass I was looking up that cigar just to have that nostalgia feeling. Now I'm getting judged on what a shit cigar that was, and
No, not at all. Not at all. I will.
We have all smoked really shitty cigars,
But
so
you started.
Don't even go there.
You started. Your
really
first
well.
cigar was the Don Diego Playboy series.
Absolutely.
Fucking
That's a
on,
good start.
baby.
And that's
an
the-
on.
and
We're
that's
black
the-
and milds, right?
No, Swiss or sweet.
Oh, it was black and
So-
mild.
so-
What was yours? I can't remember.
My first was a Cohiba.
Oh, it was a
vacation.
Cuban thing.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah. I was on
Tommy.
vacation, so I got the lame out. I got the lame out.
So
I take that back. It was actually a Romeo and Juliet.
Damn.
Take that back. It was
Jaime's
Romeo
saying
and Juliet.
quorums. I don't know if quorums were the first cigars that Jaime.
Corns
Alvarez-
was back in the day, yeah.
Yeah,
I
for
remember
real.
those, yeah.
Good on you. Good on you,
Could have
mate.
been a Gurkha. I mean,
Probably was.
could have.
Probably was.
So I want to give a huge shout out to him. I sat down with him for what feels like forever, but it was only probably about an hour and a half. And when I go into something, I go full throttle. I want to learn everything about it. And I was telling Adrian earlier that I can talk to anybody about anything. I can BS my way through a conversation pretty easily.
You're doing good right now.
Cigars and cars, I know nothing about. My toolbox is my wallet when it comes to cars. That 100%. So when he sat me down about, hey, this is what the stack of leaves look like. This is what you do. This is how what's box press. This is sun grown. This is like a habanero. Habano, yeah.
But there is a cigar in there called
You're
habanero.
doing way better than me already. I bought like 2 books after being in here for like a month.
They
And
make
I
books?
haven't cracked like either of them other than like the first few pages.
You don't need to.
It's like this
No.
is like Japanese. Like I might as well not even bother.
100%.
So
Yeah.
what I wish I would have done, and I wish somebody would have told me this earlier, is that I wish I had a notebook and this is the cigar I smoked. This is the way it made me feel. This is the way it tasted. This was terrible. This was good. I wish I had started doing that. And I think I saw you write in a notebook last week, and I was like, damn, I got to get me a notebook. And
That's only for suggestions. Like, if you try to do that, I did that with whiskey early on. If you try to profile, because you're not experienced
Yeah.
enough to profile something,
It doesn't matter.
It's a waste because you could smoke the same cigar right now in the lounge and be like, meh, and then you're on vacation and you get that same cigar again because it's what's available.
Yeah.
And you smoke it just because of your setting, the people
Yeah.
you're
Yep.
with, and everything else. Your opinion could completely
Well,
change.
Maggie's chiming in here. My first one, what I smoked a lot at the beginning was Perdomo Champagne. Recently revisited it, and yeah, with that, I mean, your palate moves, your palate changes. So where you were, you'll be reading things as though it's where your palate is
Yeah,
now.
what's Pop's line? Pops has a great line about like something about like the best cigar you ever had, and he's always like, well, it's something about the people you're with and where you're at.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he has a great
Absolutely.
line. I wrote it down somewhere. but,
Something like that.
It's
I mean, he's got-
amazing. Like,
yeah,
it's
quote
so
of the
true
day.
when you talk
well,
about cigars.
Yeah.
so with me, I have a tin box. The ones that I like, I always kept the bands. Now, I might not be able to tell you what the band was, but the ones that I enjoyed, I've actually kept. But I have no idea what if I could pick them out in a
Doesn't
humidor
matter.
right
I
now.
got
Doesn't
an
matter.
ICC pro tip for you then if you keep bands. If you're up here and Bagley's here, put the band in your pocket because Bagley will snatch your
that shit
band
up,
and
yeah.
throw it in the trash faster than anybody in the lounge.
She doesn't like seeing trash.
She
So
does
I've
not
been-
like trash. You'll lose your band real fast.
So I
Just take a
haven't
picture
had
of it. Take a picture.
Yeah.
I haven't had the duplicate cigar since I've started coming here for sure.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't. Jaime Alvarez coming in. Jaime Garcia hit me too hard when I first got started. Recently got it again, and it was a different taste, more enjoyable second go around. Yeah, your palate changes. I mean, yeah, thanks for chiming in, Jaime. That's exactly
That's
right.
like
I mean,
spirits, cigars, anything, I think.
Same
like, 'cause
thing.
I've been a whiskey connoisseur for so long, and I've drank more tequila in the last 3 months, and that was something I couldn't even drink 6 months ago. I mean, I'm going to blame Adrian for part of that.
Yeah, but 2 years ago, the tequila availability is different than it is now. I mean, it's now the tequila here, it's a different thing. And it's really funny because even like the tequila down there, I have friends down there that are like, hey, will you bring me some XYZ?
Oh, no kidding.
Because it either sets up as export or it's in the country. So like you can't get Patron down there, which take it or leave it. But like Terramana, they don't have Casamigos, like these things that people are hearing about.
Yeah.
Like Maestro Dobel is like the best you're gonna find
Sounds
down
like
there.
I need to plan some trips and trade some tequila for the whiskey that they have.
That's a good idea, bro.
Because they got really good whiskey down there that you can't get up here.
Really?
I never thought about that.
Really? Huh. I beat. Adrian, what's up? What's up, dog?
This is a lot of talk about cigars. I think this is probably the
We should
most
start moving.
cigar talk that we've had.
Sorry, that's
Frank's had
my
enough
fault.
time to
That's
like
my
really
fault.
get a
Called
good one
Cigar
over
Talk
there.
Live.
I think the cigar talk is probably done. Now we just moved to live section.
So more me.
Let's get into that.
Yeah, let's get a Frank question. He's had
Frank-
a long
Frank, what you got,
time
dog?
to brew on this.
What's your biggest fear in life? Or like the second question, if you could time travel one time in life, what would you do?
Okay, so the
Biggest fear in
question is
life.
biggest fear in life, and but it
about
has to
time
be
travel?
like we talked about this. I stole this one time, but it has to be like a weird fear. It can't just be like snakes or spiders. But your biggest
Well,
fear?
shit, because the first thing that comes to mind is snakes.
No, it can't be that because that's too easy. And then if you could travel to one time in anywhere, what
All right,
time would that be?
let's go number 2 first. If I could time travel to any era, it would have to be the Roman gladiator
I'm
times.
with you. I'm with you so hard. Yeah.
I'm a little bit of a history nut.
So dive deeper into which emperor are you going to be a part of?
Damn, that's a loaded question.
Marcus Aurelius.
You're going to Aurelius?
All day.
Man.
I mean, a great
Yeah.
philosopher.
Gladiator is awesome. The what we do in life echoes in
Thanks,
eternity is
Thanks, Maggie.
probably one of the best lines ever uttered in movie cinema history.
Are you not entertained? Okay, but if we're talking about real time, you're going Marcus Aurelius.
Aurelius all the way.
Okay.
I don't know. I could, whatever the Julius Caesar era
Julius
is.
Caesar. See,
Yeah.
Elias's name was going to be Octavius. We were going to name Octavius
That's
because
badass.
Octavius, obviously the adopted son of Julius Caesar, but had a period of time where there was peace.
When I learned that they did,
That's where I'd go.
that they did naval battleships in the Colosseum, that hooked me. I like, how in the world can somebody from that time flood a Colosseum and they had naval battles?
Have either of you been to
Yeah.
Rome?
No, not yet.
Me neither. When we went to Jordan a few years ago, though, there's like ancient ruins that like have a lot of Roman influence and stuff, and like I was mesmerized. Like I could have spent all day there. Like it was so cool. Like they had a Zeus amphitheater and like complete like Stonehenge type stuff like in Jordan, and I was like mind blown. Like I hadn't even thought about like when they conquered and traveled all those areas. It was insane.
Thanks, Maggie. Yeah, I do speak a little Spanish, just enough to get me into trouble. Adrian, where are you going?
Y'all are fucking way above my fucking head talking about this ancient Rome shit. Take me back to the 70s. With my knowledge now, like late 60s, early 70s, I think Pops is with me on that.
Okay.
that funk.
All right, but why do you go there? You're gonna go.
I mean, I was born in the 70s, but I didn't get to experience it.
So you want to time travel and have the
To, like-
knowledge you have now
Yes.
and go back to a time period.
Sure.
It's like
Not just
Jimmy
live in a
Carter's where you want to
different
go.
time period.
I mean, we have our own oil issues now.
I mean, if we
just-
were gonna do that, I would put everything that I have in my bank account now and put it
Yeah.
into
Google
either
stock.
Apple or Google
Apple
stock.
or Google, yeah, for sure.
All right.
You can't do that
all
shit
right.
in Emperor fucking
So
No, you can't.
the first question, fear. First thing that comes to my mind is being naked in public.
Okay. All right.
Naked and afraid.
I mean,
All right. Naked. All right.
I
Naked.
know the camera adds about 30 pounds, but this physique right here is
You
just
can't handle it.
no. The public couldn't handle it.
That's a good fear. That's a good fear.
I think
Pops knows what I'm talking about.
What, with the naked thing?
No, hell yeah. Cars were better in the 70s. Disco was in. Funk was just starting.
Yeah. Yeah,
Cars
that
were
is
better in
valid.
the 50s and 60s.
Maggie, is it too early to introduce Cigar Lounge ball busting humor? No, absolutely. Bring it, please. Adrian, what's your... Oh, yeah, we went through this. You, don't have fears or some shit. Dude's always packing.
Nah, I have one fear, and it's heights, but, I mean, it's like...
So when Brandon
Tights?
does his cigar lounge on Saturday, his pants really bother you?
No,
He's
tights.
got his little
Heights.
capris he's walking and stuff.
Oh, heights. Heights, that's valid, though.
I thought he said
Piss off to you as well.
I definitely thought he said tights too, but I'm right there. But I'm right there with you on the heights.
I'm all in for yoga pants. Yeah.
One small story when the first time I went to Chicago, we went up to the Sears Tower and
Yeah,
I started making fun of people when you step on the glass they could look straight down. My wife stepped right on it and I got right up there to it and I was like, nope, not doing it.
No.
Exactly.
She had to drag me on the glass and I was looking up the whole time. Well, I was like, well, you know what? I kind of want a picture of this. And I looked down and I looked through my phone
No, you can't
down
do that.
there and I damn
Even
near
that.
passed out
Yep.
and my knees buckled.
Yep.
So I am right there with you. Anybody that knows me knows damn well that heights bother the hell out of me.
So to that point, I'm so afraid of heights that my biggest fear is every time I step off an elevator, I'm scared that the elevator's gonna break and just chop me in half. Because I'm afraid of elevators.
Dave, if you want me to take my shirt off in the lounge, I'll do it, but only for you, sir.
Coming up in hour 2,
man.
Josh Sims takes his shirt off. Garrett Reed, what's your fear other than Josh Sims taking his shirt off right now?
That's definitely up there now. I thought I had one until he said that. That's just
I mean,
Bert Kreischer, I am not. I can
Bert
assure
Kreischer.
you.
that dude pulls it off. I don't know how
Yeah.
he does it, but
2 bears, 1
He
cave.
gave me 5.1
If you haven't
million
checked
views
that
on
out,
YouTube,
you
so I don't care.
definitely need to check that out.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Oh man, Maggie's she's going to see Rat Pack live without the best people of the Rat Pack, smoking cigars and having cocktails while watching the greats.
Was that 50s or 60s?
Oh, so she's still going back in time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So she's going to she's going to the Sands.
Yeah.
Golden Nugget.
Yeah.
Okay, that'd be good.
I'm with you.
That'd be good.
I'm with you,
That'd be
Max.
a cool experience.
You guys see how many bodies are picking up in Lake Mead?
Oh,
You guys see
yeah,
this?
Absolutely.
That's insane.
Is that crazy
bro.
or what? Does that not take
They
you to a dark
pulled out,
place in your mind?
Dozens of barrels with people in them.
in barrels.
All
Finding
dated to the
skeletons.
50s and 60s right now. So I don't know if Maggie's idea would be
By
real
hour.
great.
Finding skeletons in sunken boats.
I mean, they might find
no.
Alpha soon. I mean,
Well, that just struck another fear. Drowning. Okay, thanks for bringing
yeah, I
that
was
up.
gonna say that.
Drowning for sure.
Drowning is
Did
one of mine.
I hear you say you live near Little Elm?
Near Little Elm.
I thought
you
you said
drive-
he was from Little Elm.
If you drive,
Okay, well, let's get this straight right now. I am born and raised in the metropolis of Frisco, Texas, sir.
First ever.
I just
I've
had
never
to
met
throw that
anyone
out there
that's born
since
and
you
raised
put the
in this area.
billboard on for the show.
he was here when brothels were still here.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
The 121 Tub Club, the Dollhouse, April's.
Oh, it was called April's, the one on Preston, right?
Yes,
I bet you Ron
and,
knows
and
about that.
Michelle's Ranch.
Damn. What's the one across from La Hacienda?
That was April's.
April's.
Yeah.
What, when there was a red light on, it means they were open or something like that?
Man, I guess.
Used
I
to
don't
be.
know.
It's now Hooters.
It's across Preston.
Stream
Across,
Hooters,
it's
Cross
still the
Preston.
house. It's that house, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that operated till like the early 2000s.
It was right by kind of where Bike Mart is now, on that side of the road. And they might have demolished, but for the longest time there was a concrete slab on the west side of 121, or no, the south side of 121. That's where the Dollhouse used to be.
All right, here we go. Stanko coming in. In honor of Darren's famous comment from last week, what who are your famous teen singing sensations? Let the judgment begin.
So, like, when we were teenagers, or
No,
when
now.
Man.
Now, like, who's the music
said
that
that
like
on
you're?
there?
That's Stanko right there, baby.
Man,
Good-
Stanko,
good on
I
you.
dislike you right
like
now.
when they were teenagers, or when we were teenagers?
Just like
No, so for context, Darren was here last week on our show, and he came up with who was it? I can't even fucking remember. It was like
it's
so
like
funny.
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Jennifer Love Hewitt. She had a song apparently she sings, and that was like his.
Oh, there's
Favorite.
if anyone has ever met me for a short period of time, 100% Britney Spears.
All right, yeah, that,
I can go with you on
Yeah,
that.
she put me into puberty for sure.
I can go with you on
No, I
that.
might have been like 18, 19, but rest assured there was a poster on the wall.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah. No,
I used to get
that's
the
all right.
stickers at like Tom Thumb when we had our first apartment. I had them all over our apartment refrigerator. My roommates were like, "What is this? What
You
are
remember the album
doing?"
cover?
Yes.
Oh,
and when that was on
man.
a sticker, I was like,
So
"Come
I-
on, our refrigerator."
So I had
in
the
apartment.
album. So I was.
Oh, come on now.
So my friend that I smoke cigars with, I was with him when I bought that poster, and he asked the person checking us out, "Is this scratch and sniff?"
Oh,
And I was
what
like,
was it?
In my mind,
You
absolutely.
sniffed it.
yeah, you tried it. Yeah,
William Treadway. I'm betting he likes Justin Bieber.
he's coming in. Yeah,
You a Beeb guy?
I don't even know who that is.
That's a maybe.
That's a yes.
Yeah.
That's a yes.
Gary, who's yours?
Oh man, I'll just tell you this quick story.
Uh-oh.
I asked my parents when I was like 10, 11 years old. Michael Jackson was playing in Kansas City when
Are
we
you allowed
lived
to
in
say
there.
that name anymore?
I'm all
Yeah,
right with it.
I mean, I'll
I'm all
roll
right with it.
But
He was a
I
big,
wanted
big fat Albert
I
guy
wanted
too.
Michael Jackson tickets, right? My parents were so excited. So, like, my birthday's right after Christmas, just a few days after Christmas.
fucking nightmare.
I got New Kids on the Block concert tickets because they were cheaper than Michael Jackson.
All right.
And
All
I
right.
ended up
Makes
getting
sense.
drugged to a New Kids on the Block concert that was like, I'm not gonna lie, it was really good, especially for that time period. But I was so disappointed, but couldn't let my parents know because I was going to a New Kids on the Block
Yeah.
concert that they like went all out to take us to. I mean, like great seats, everything, T-shirts.
So who's your favorite one?
It's got to be Marky Mark.
No. I'm gonna have
way.
to go Jordan Knight.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Joey.
just because I thought he was a pimp.
So back in the early '90s, Frisco used to have a festival called the Roots and Rails Festival, and
That was a
it's
great
the very first band I ever remember seeing was the Dixie Chicks when they played the Roots and Rails Festival here in Frisco. Before they were big, before all the controversy, and I think they played here 2 years in a row. And when they blew up, I was like, "There's no way this band played at Frisco."
Yeah, because they went to like
Listen.
Greenhaven over there in like Addison. They were all at that like private music school and all that.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? All right.
I want to know
All
what
right.
Adrian's
And now they're
was
just a
before
chick.
Adrian, yeah,
Brandon
now that-
has to cap this off.
I don't know. I mean, it's like
Don't
now.
lie.
Is
Dude,
it now?
You're trying to think of something
Is
better.
it now?
No, we're
Is
talking
it-
about your childhood.
Oh, in my childhood?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, I grew up with boy bands, right?
Did they
Yeah.
get music in Nebraska?
Yeah,
They had a
motherfucker. Yeah, we did.
Chicago had a famous DJ.
Yeah, we did. He isn't here. He's still in Mexico. I don't know if he's coming back.
Aruba, man.
No.
Somewhere.
Much like, yeah, I think he's in Cancun. It's like, this place is beautiful. Okay, I would have to say, when I was a kid, probably like NSYNC. NSYNC, which I would go back and still say like to the day, after I saw Justin Timberlake on SNL, I'll
You can make
stick
fun of
with
me all
it.
you want.
I'll
I still
stick
say
with
he's
it.
the coolest famous person I've ever met.
You met Justin Timberlake?
I met and partied with Justin
Oh,
Timberlake.
that's
when
going
he
to be
was
the next.
dating
That's going to be the
Alyssa
next
Milano.
part.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
the
I
next
said
section right
drunk,
there.
the most horrific thing to Alyssa Milano, but I'm not repeating that on the show.
Coming up soon, what Garrett said to Melissa Milano, drunk. Adrian, who is your teen pop sensation?
Yep. I mean, I think
Dude probably listens to K-pop now.
In a different context, we've talked about this before, but I'll go with Wham.
Wham. That's a good one.
George
Okay.
Michael
That's
and
solid.
Andrew.
All right.
Forgot his.
Surprised no one said Vanilla
I hope
Ice.
my wife's listening right now because that's going to be in her head all night that you just mentioned Wham.
Wham.
Oh, Ron Hancock is coming in with Marie Osmond. All right. Stanko laughs at her. Oh, you old bastard, he says. Valid point, Stanko. What's yours?
Madonna.
Correct answer is Madonna. Madonna.
And
All right.
honorable mention to Britney Spears.
You sure it wasn't Backstreet Boys? I mean, I can like totally see you like more in the outfits and all that.
See, I didn't rock the outfit. It was more like 98 degrees because there was 98 degrees in sync and Backstreet Boys, right?
Yeah.
I think I was,
Hey, wait, don't forget
oh yeah, you were. Yeah, when you were listening to him, it wasn't acceptable.
hey, don't forget O-Town in there too.
Who?
O-Town.
O-Town.
They were probably
And
the number
5?
4 in the.
Yeah. Oh.
Casey and JoJo.
Oh, I'll still listen to Casey and JoJo. There's no doubt about it. All my life. Come on, you get that little
Yeah.
piano riff going at the
Get
beginning.
rockin'.
Let's go. Let's go. I don't need any more kids.
What's the worst mixtape you ever made?
Get the straps again.
Okay, there we go. Worst hell mixtapes.
Because you know you made a mixtape for your
When you-
girlfriend at some point. in
100%.
time.
When you'd sit at the cassette player and you'd
Catching the
wait
radio.
for it, oh, you'd have to wait on the radio. All right, let's run down that road for a second.
Oh no.
Color Me Bad for sure.
I think mine would have been. Oh my God, I remember it. The girl I was dating, because in middle school dating, right? Megan Chamberlain. Much love.
She's watching.
She's still pretty, but I made a song that was.
Wait,
I was in 7th grade. No, I just remember. No, honestly, you know what it was? It was Ludacris. What's your fantasy? I wanna lick you from it. That was my 7th grade. Oh man, that's for sure. I gave that
So
to
I
her.
have
It's
a
like,
daughter that's in 7th grade right now,
Yeah.
and there's no way in hell I want to think about some boy. Hey, I want to shout out to this song right here.
what's your fantasy?
It's got Nicki Minaj nowadays.
Oh,
and
it's
all
even
this.
worse
Like,
now.
So bad now.
So
It's way well. I mean, Luda was throwing down some. He was throwing down some lines in that song. I shouldn't have been giving it to a 7th
that
grader.
question brings me back to when I was in 5th grade. Should have been in bed, had my cassette tape ready for the #1 countdown here in Dallas, Texas.
Casey Kasem.
Everybody can finish this. Stop, collaborate, and listen.
Ice is back with the brand new edition. All right, I'm for it.
So the Vanilla Ice, 100% local guy. How
He's
you
a
doing?
local guy?
He's from Carrollton.
Yeah.
When he always sang
Flower
about,
Mound, but
he
yeah.
always sang about Miami rolling in the 5.0. But he's definitely from Carrollton. Rob, if you're watching this, how you doing?
He's a DFW guy?
Absolutely.
And Post Malone?
Yeah.
Damn, that's a pretty solid set.
So
That'd be a good collab,
Vanilla
by the way.
Ice Baby for me. Absolutely.
Oh, I'll get down with the Ice Ice Baby right
I'm
now.
down with that, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All
He
right.
also got arrested at Club Rain in Denton for peeing off the top of his bus while smoking
Vanilla
a
Ice.
joint.
He can do whatever he wants to do.
He used to.
Vanilla
That's
Ice.
what he told the cop, and the cop goes, "I don't give a shit who you are."
All right, thanks, Maggie. Thanks for saving me because
He would
I
open
was a
up.
little embarrassed about that song. I'm going to be honest.
He would open up for MC Hammer whenever MC Hammer came through Dallas.
You're kidding. So he rips off. Well, first off, they both ripped off Queens Under Pressure, right?
Oh,
Dun, 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 dun.
Didn't they try to like go to trial for that? He was
They
exonerated.
did, yeah, he was, yeah.
Regardless.
Total ripoff.
Yeah, Gary Goldman's got a good joke about that. Gary Goldman's got a great joke. It's like, you hear dum 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 dum. You just pray to God that it's not under pressure. Like everything else is fine.
Yep.
MC Hammer. Damn, that would be. It makes sense that he would open for him.
Absolutely. That's before. You
Who
know,
had who had better footwork though? MC Hammer with the shuffle or knee up Vanilla Ice?
I don't know.
Hammer.
Go
Hammer,
Ninja,
hammer,
Go
hammer all
Ninja, Go
day.
was.
Thank you, thank you. Go Ninja Go. All right.
Well, if you go Ninja Go, I mean, that like.
Although the Ninja Turtles had a better footwork to Vitalize.
But you still weren't.
That's what we're talking about. Pay attention. Goddamn.
He's too legit to quit, man.
You gotta pray just to make it today.
Oh yeah, it was
Under
Bowie
pressure,
that
yeah.
was with. Bowie was with Queen in that song. Still damn good. Still damn good. All right, so then on the key of music before we switch it over, when you're in the car with your kids and you just want to jam and you want to turn it up, what is that song that you're gonna jam? You're gonna go windows open. I hope everyone else hears because I want to nod. What's that song?
Two Live Crew.
2 Live.
My,
you are
kids,
OG.
my kids are 32 and 25. They get down to that. Yeah, we want some.
You're a better parent than
I
us.
guess. So this might be way too much to throw out on the internet. But you know what? I've had some tequila.
This is where we're going.
Had one beer in the back. Thanks, Brandon.
Just getting
Thanks,
right
Darren.
now.
I've never really solicited my two girls when it came to like cussing and music and all that. But if I'm gonna jam with those two in the car, it's either "Party in the USA." It says
Tell
Bob
me you're
Miley,
gay without telling me you're gay.
or it's gonna be one of two Kesha songs, for sure.
Wow.
Damn, he's a good dad.
Wow.
Although, not to say they've never heard NWA
Okay, good.
or Guns N' Roses. My youngest daughter now, she just turned 9, is big into Green Day and Metallica. Thank you, Stranger Things.
You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah. They came back just for that.
Yeah. I think your arm
Oh,
on
shit.
that might be what's kind of dicking us up here. Stick with
Way to
us.
go,
We're gonna figure this
Adrian.
out here in just a second. Don't worry about it. This is supposed to happen.
Adrian putting his elbows on the
right?
table,
You ready?
messing things
No,
up.
we're gonna lose it in a second. You ready to do an F1 pit stop? If you swap that cable to that camera, we'll swap your 4K and then we'll swap it. I don't think that's gonna be long enough.
So all of you watching this right now, keep them questions rolling
You're
in the
just listening?
comments because
You're
you're just
listening
listening
right
right
now?
now. Like, load this
We're
up.
fully aware that something is wrong.
Okay, since y'all had a chance to answer the question, what is the, or can you remember?
Okay, put yours in. All right, there you go. There you go. How much cable you need? Stick with us, folks. Stick with us. 6 inches? That's what she said. I can give you 4. Right, Garrett Reed?
Damn, I'm halfway there.
I mean, if you want to call that for.
What's this?
All right, what's that? That we don't need that. That's
Okay.
dead to me now. All right, that's all right. We're rolling in. Stick with us. Stick with us. Okay, I like the direction of this. As soon as we get back to live, it's gonna be just killer. I can feel it.
It's pretty solid.
How are you feeling? How are you guys feeling? You guys are kicking ass. We're gonna be back. Yeah. Oh, we're back. Thank you, Ron.
Okay,
You're kicking ass.
y'all have had a chance to ask a question, and just one more music one, I guess, before we move on. What is the first slow dance song in your first school dance that you can remember?
Till the
Can I pivot that a
end
little bit?
of the road.
It's your show. You can do whatever you want.
No. This is our show. But can I pivot that to? You remember middle school dances when you would get done, but you weren't used to dancing, so you were super
Holding
sore?
up the wall.
Yes.
Yeah.
I never held up the wall, sir. I was pretty popular.
I bet you were.
Damn. Okay, so the question here is, what are the songs you remember from your middle school dance?
Well, do you remember the first one that you asked a girl to dance to?
Boys to Men into the road all day.
Great,
Damn, that's solid.
great one. Hey, we'll get there.
there. We'll get there.
Hey, when
settle
you
in.
host, you can be up here and.
And then shut the fuck up.
We got Brandon to talk about NSYNC. I mean, like,
Ron,
what are y'all?
I'm
else you
totally
want?
sorry. I should be more respectful to my elders. I'm very sorry, sir.
I was gonna bring
So this is all going as planned. That was all planned. That was that's our pit stop. So we did about a 2.6. Good job.
Yeah, not
You're on
bad.
the Red Bull team
No,
now.
that was
Congrats.
a total Ferrari stop right there.
All right. So middle school songs.
Middle school song. What did you? The very first girl you asked to slow dance. What was it?
Do you have an answer to that?
Absolutely.
All right, you kick it off because I've got to get back into
My very first one, and I did it on purpose. Dated this girl in high school. Hey Shelby, what's up? November Rain by Guns N' Roses, only because it was about a 12-minute song, and I got to dance with her as long as possible.
Nice.
Stairway to Heaven comes to
Just
mind
when you
say
think
that.
Stairway to Heaven, classic rock is where you. Man, both of you guys.
Just
When I
when you
was
think
in
November
Connecticut.
Rain's over, it kicks back up again, and you pull her back.
I
Like,
think these
nuh-uh.
guys are mistaken for like what song did you choose when you're at the strip club when you got a dance happening?
There it is.
Next
there
on
it is.
stage,
The next on
Destiny.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, we
man.
didn't say like cherry pie or anything like that. Not that I have ever been to a strip club.
It's a little different in El Paso, I think. Like Adrian's gonna drop a bomb on us here.
I'm telling you right now,
Yeah.
Mexican strip clubs are different. Are different.
Oh, yeah.
Or so I hear.
Yes.
All right, you have your song that you asked? I don't know if I have one.
Careless Whisper.
Wham again.
Wham. Yeah.
I was about to ask by who, but
Wham,
okay.
yeah.
He's,
Wham.
Wham again.
See, me and my wife play this really messed up
I remember
game.
you told me. Yeah.
We have this dry erase board in our house, right? My wife made the mistake early on because, like, I can't quote movies and stuff, but you give me song lyrics,
Yeah.
I can go on that all day
oh, I'm the complete
Well,
opposite.
my wife left a few little bits of a song. I don't remember what it was the first time.
Yeah.
Trying to get a song stuck in my head all day. So we play this game now and we leave notes on the board because I'm an early morning person. She's a night owl. So at night, once I've gone to bed, she'll go out there and leave some messed up song lyrics on this board, hoping in the morning she's going to get something stuck in my head. I win this game all the time, but Wham! Careless Whisper is one like, that is guaranteed to get her every time.
My Maggie's coming in. My middle school dances always smelled like milk. It was always in the cafeteria. It's exactly like a sweaty wood floor.
At Frisco High School, we had a cafetorium. Half cafeteria, half auditorium.
Yeah.
That was back when we had one high school. By
Yeah,
the
it was
way.
back when you could have your.
So you haven't answered yet.
I really don't know what mine is. I mean, I remember like Lil Jon was the time.
for slow dancing.
I just don't know if slow dancing was because this
No
was
way,
the
it had
beginning.
to
It
be
was like,
something.
I don't have a good one. I wish I had a
Skeet,
good
skeet,
one.
skeet, skeet.
Yeah,
And-
window to the wall. That's it. That's thank you.
And we all danced the same. You know, the arms out. Didn't want to get
Oh,
too
you
close.
guys did. I remember getting slapped in the face by Alex Law because I touched her butt and she slapped me in the
That's
face.
Tuttle, yep.
Yeah.
First time and only time I've ever been slapped by a girl.
The only time I've ever
At
been
a
slapped.
roller skating rink, but mind you that.
Damn,
'Cause
2x2s?
I slow skated with the wrong girl. I thought we were just friends. Nope.
No,
That went bad
I
real
got
fast.
smacked.
Beth Tuttle knocked me off my block
I got
on
smacked.
skates.
Alex Law's still looking good too. But regardless, we shall move on, shall we? Pops is saying "Stairway to Heaven" is his coming in. That's a long
Was
song.
that even
I think
out
she's
when he
referring
was
to
in
the-
school?
it was coming back.
The strip clubs.
Strip clubs, Stairway to Heaven.
I think Pop's talking about strip club.
Strip clubs.
Yeah.
That's what he's talking about. Yeah,
Oh, is that the next subject?
strip clubs, the best strip club ever.
Spearmint Rhino,
Should
Las
we-
Vegas. I'm just.
Oh man, we went there.
Scores
Oh,
killed
man.
that in Vegas.
That was my bachelor party in Vegas.
That was the brother's 21st birthday in Vegas. We slept 45 minutes from Friday to Sunday.
Just because I hope some of my old roommates are listening, all I'm going to say is Kryptonite scores Vegas.
Oh no.
No.
What do you mean Kryptonite? You mean the song Kryptonite?
We just had a buddy, a buddy that it was Kryptonite. That's it. It's all. I'm sworn to secrecy
that
beyond
means-
saying Kryptonite.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. He met Kryptonite. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What I found out at Spearmint Rhino in Vegas is you never wear a suit walking in. That's a bad idea. There was a dude, Jackson, friend of Andrew. He was out like $60 by the time he sat down because that girl came and felt where the cash was. He had way too much cash on him. All of a sudden, He bought her a couple drinks. She walked away, and he was like, "What the fuck just happened?"
I have been sworn to secrecy of that night in Vegas. Is the next night I got married, and that's about as far as I can
That's
go.
all the further we're gonna go. Here's the thing: is when we got back, my girlfriend asked because she knew we were going for my brother's 21st birthday. Did you guys go to a strip club? Yeah, we did. She lost her shit. She was like texting my parents. Why would you let him go? What am I gonna sleep with the stripper? This is what I'm gonna do? No, it's not.
No.
You just go have a little bit of fun. You
Hey,
show them
my
where to
dad-
put the dollar on the forehead.
Thank
you get
you,
a
movies.
Hey, my dad rented us the limo to go to Spearmint Rhino, so
Nice.
What I didn't realize was our dad actually hired security to follow us. We had a trail car.
all right.
It was a real deal. So thanks, Pops.
Wow.
Looking out. All right, let's move on. Let's judge.
Let's do it.
Let's judge. For those of you who are watching, thank you.
So thank you, 903 Brewery, for hosting and
Thank you, 903.
sponsoring.
This is a
the
10%
Sasquatch.
beer.
10%. We don't need tequila.
Along with the tequila and other beer I've had.
That's right.
I still have to go to work tomorrow, but
Yeah, we all
I think
do.
I'll manage.
We'll be all right.
You'll be
Yeah.
fine.
What do you do
Good.
for work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck them kids, man.
I'm actually.
I think we need some of the like good questions like you guys hammered me with on the first one.
I am actually a school teacher.
Okay, so I got
I'm
one
not
for
gonna tell you where.
I got one for
I don't
you.
want anybody.
No, it's okay. But I do have one for you.
what subject does he teach though? I think we need to know that first.
No. We'll know it after this question here. All right. We're going. Who's that old bitch that cooks that got caught for insider trading?
Phil Mickelson.
Jordan Belfort?
No. She's with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Help us out here.
No
Martha
clue.
Stewart.
Martha
Okay.
Stewart.
Oh,
Okay, good.
There you go.
Okay. Oprah, Martha Stewart, Betty White.
I don't like where this.
Fuck
is
one,
going.
marry one, kill one. Go.
What was okay?
What? We're trying to judge him.
Kill.
I'm sorry if you heard that, Nicole. Yeah. Did you hear that? Did you hear it? Oh, she heard it. Yeah.
So
Definitely.
kill Betty. Oh, Ron
What
coming in
the-
clutch.
Do you know
Thank
what?
you, sir.
Do you know what he just gave you?
I have no clue.
Whoa.
Like I said, you think like I'm an expert here. We're still novice.
He's gone from
we only talk
Sula
cigars like
to
15.
Yeah.
Byron.
That
Oh my God.
Oh, I've heard of Byron.
is that an epic poema?
It is.
Man.
Cool.
You have no idea what you have in hand. That guy just gave you keys to a Ferrari.
Oh, like okay.
Yeah. When I gave you,
And you called him old a minute ago.
Yeah. You could have.
Hey, I
Yeah.
said he was an elder.
All right. Stop dodging the question. Where are you
Okay.
going?
Thank you, Ron. Man, I hate to do it. Kill Betty White. Fuck Martha Stewart. Marry Oprah. Do you realize how much money that woman has?
Sorry, Nicole. Also, again.
Oh God, there are ladies present.
All right. Is that solid?
Sorry,
solid
sorry
answer?
out there in the chat world. I normally don't talk like that. Brandon made me.
Yep.
Oprah for the money. Martha, because she just looks
You
like
have more of that tequila over
a
there?
wildcat in the sack. And Betty's cool.
El adictivo.
However, she's the one that has to go.
You would kill Betty White? You're a monster,
I
dude.
have to agree with that.
He didn't want comedy every morning when he woke up.
Why not?
Can
She burns the eggs, but at least she gives you a joke.
Can somebody look up and tell me how much Oprah is worth right at this minute?
Elon Musk minus $1 million or so.
It's in the
Yeah,
billions.
Guys,
it's up there.
It's in the billions.
It's in the bees, right?
Yeah.
I could
tried
drive,
that one.
go
is
anywhere,
incredible
drive what I
tequila.
wanted.
Thank you. That is.
Yeah. I hope
Thank
you
you.
guys
Maybe I
enjoy
could
it.
buy my
Cheers,
own
brother.
Byron. I'm not real sure.
Oh, don't leave me hanging.
No.
Oh, all right, we're good.
All right. Billions.
Clink, Adrian.
Oh, yep. Salud, brothers.
The Tequila King over there.
Oh, cheers, bro.
Thank you,
Everybody
David.
Cheers for
thinks
everyone
he's
who's
just
joining
into
us. Please
cigars
ask
and
a question.
guns,
Take this
but
another direction.
He is also the Tequila King.
What else you got? Let's do this.
I want to know where Garrett Reed sits on this question. This is a new one.
Whoa.
Sarah and Waja, let's go.
I think you need to answer this first. You always like to dodge and then change the question.
That's exactly what I like to do.
So I'll answer.
What's up,
after
JD
you
Mars?
answer.
All right. I'm killing Martha. Too much of a liability legally.
You do get to hang with Snoop.
But if I kill Martha, I'm eating Snoop.
She's like been to jail, so like she's gonna go hardcore.
I'm marrying Oprah. I'm marrying Oprah. Oh, but that means I got to kill Betty.
Well, you said you're.
I think everybody's gonna say the same thing on this.
If you married
Yeah.
Betty White, you probably
No,
you get a fortune.
No, I'm
she
fucking
was up
Betty.
there.
I'm
Well, like.
I'm taking Betty to the sack. Betty's going to the sack. I'm marrying Oprah and I'm killing Martha.
I don't know.
That's
She'd
my
be
step.
telling jokes in the
agree.
sack.
No,
100%.
she'd be fun. She'd be fun.
100%, I agree.
She'd make a joke. Yeah, that's that. I'm sticking with it.
I don't know. I think Snoop's taught Martha a thing or two, so I think.
Yeah,
she
but
could,
I can't stack up. Let's be honest.
Very true. Very true.
Where you at, Adrian?
I mean, I had to agree with Josh for sure, but you bone Martha, the breakfast in the morning, it's got to be stellar.
Oh man, I didn't
But-
even think.
but
I
you
didn't
gotta
think
marry
about
that.
the food
Yeah,
aspect.
and Oprah probably has like how many cooks? Like you can order whatever you
She
want.
probably, you know what? And with that point, it's like you could probably hire Gordon Ramsay to come and be your cook, right?
Exactly.
It's like,
Fuck that dude.
oh, Gordon Ramsay's
man.
Gordon Ramsay's dope.
Oh, he's an asshole.
Nah, he's a dick.
No, I think he's actually a good guy.
Nah, fuck that.
All right, we got a question coming in that I haven't read, coming from JD Mars, so I don't know which direction it's going here. Okay, ask him at the table. Who would you rather?
Oh no! I'm so bad I can't see
I'm
this.
out.
This guy.
No,
Who would you
I don't want to
sleep?
know.
Oh no!
Fuck,
I
marry,
just
kill,
read the question.
Adrian, Brandon, and the other guy. All right, make your choice. Make your choice. Who is it?
Man, I am a sucker for facial hair.
You got me, big dog. I got my beard trimmed.
This took me a fucking year to. You've been like that for like months.
However, Brandon is a sexy beast.
And he already knows how to run backwards through cornfields. He's from Nebraska.
Yeah, baby.
He was set.
Yeah, baby.
Set.
I ain't talking about these scars.
So, probably kill the other guy. No offense.
You're
None
gone,
taken.
other guy.
He's like, none taken,
New
bro.
T-shirt coming. Who's he
Kill the
marrying?
other guy. Adrian's next T-shirt.
I am banging the hell out of Adrian.
Don't look at my. No, don't look at me.
Make eye contact.
You guys need to make eye contact right now.
Hey, don't make it weird.
not-
Don't make it
Do
weird.
not look at me.
I am marrying.
Happy anniversary,
I am
Adrian.
marrying this sexy beast to my left
Let's go.
only because
Wow.
his family has a cigar connection,
Yep.
and I wouldn't have to pay one for the rest of my life.
Exactly. You should see our insider trading too.
think
It's
maybe
unbelievable.
cigars?
Maybe he would die early, and
Most certainly.
Dave would adopt me. I don't know. That was a loaded question.
I would love to see what Pops is saying right now.
Hey, and Pops has signed off. All right. See you later,
Pops is
William.
like out.
William Treadway. This is going downhill quick.
Absolutely.
But I think here's the key: is if you haven't been on the show, you should be, because that one little shotgun beer before is important to the quality of the show.
I highly
Most
disagree.
definitely. Most definitely.
Next time, let's go with a shot.
What do you guys
instead
think?
of
Think
the
you know what?
What do you
for.
guys think?
I mean, it's great.
Shotgun a beer?
Shot.
Yes or no?
shot?
100%.
Good.
I don't chug a
Good.
beer, but I was trying to impress these guys, and
You chugged the
I think
beer,
I
my
chugged the
friend.
most. Like,
You chugged
chocolate
the beer.
up for the Frisco guy.
Yep.
It kind of maybe gave Adrian an extra light in his eye after what you just said a minute ago.
He won't even look at him anymore.
He still can't. He's
I
like
really hope
staring
his
at
wife's not
computer
watching
hardcore.
right now. I
Pops
don't.
is still in.
Pops is in.
If she's in the lounge. No, she's not watching.
All right.
We definitely need to move on quick.
Let's judge this guy, shall we?
I'm ready.
Let's get to big three. You know the big three.
I
Big
have
three.
been ever since Saturday. I have definitely thought about these three questions 100%.
Nice.
For those of you
So
who are just
unfair.
tuning in, you have nothing else to watch, but we got you. So we're going to talk about three questions. We want you to answer 0 to 10. 0 is Adrian, 10 is full believer. And these questions allow you to judge our guests. So, let's hop into it. Number 1, Adrian, take it.
Where do you stand? 0 to
Hey,
10.
you can't look at me?
Yeah. We're past the question. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We still
is
friends? Are we still
definitely
friends?
the next
Okay,
t-shirt.
awesome.
Yours is the other guy, for sure.
I'll take that.
So before you answer, we're going to judge you. People watching are going to judge you.
Okay.
0 to 10, where do we think Josh sits in Sasquatch? Bigfoot, Yeti.
Keep in mind,
That big guy.
the ABV to the beer we're drinking, named the
strong
Sasquatch,
7.
is a 10. I'm going 8.
I'm going 7.
I'm going 8.
Like it?
Where do you think he's at, Ronnie?
I think he's about a 6, 7.
Ron says 6 or
JD says a
7.
0. Hey, buyers, just by looking at Josh Sims' face, from a spectrum of 0 to a 10, where do you think he stands on Sasquatch? Believes
Yeah.
it. Look at that. 7. Yes, good. Okay, he gets it.
Deep look.
He
Yeah.
did you see that?
Yeah.
I'm so proud of
I say 2.
All right. Sims, where you at?
0.
Hold on.
Oh,
Inhale it.
shit. No, retro.
What?
Can you retro it?
What's a retro?
Okay, like this.
Is that
yeah,
like clothes and
No.
you forget who you're talking to?
I forget that you've been smoking cigars seriously for like 6 months. So, retro, the last 20% of your smoke, blow it through your nose. You'll never have to write another cigar down. It fires up your olfactory senses. You'll remember it
All right,
forever.
the next question is, how in the hell do you do that?
I'll teach you in a second, but get to your number. What's your number?
Drum
where do
roll?
you think he's at?
7.
7, I'm 8. Buyer thinks you're a 7. Hey,
What?
Nicole, will you actually, in about 90 seconds, will you come back and judge this guy for us?
Judge it.
Yeah. See that little judge look?
No, it's a very
Since when?
mental.
But right now, we're going to really just, if you want to stand over there and just kind of look at him, get your feel of him, of where you think, yeah, exactly. Well, don't look like
the
that.
mood lighting
because
help?
He's just, you're already judging him.
You will in a second. Okay, good. What's your number, Sims?
0.
Damn it.
What?
Damn it.
They are a match
It's 0,
made
it's
in
0 to
heaven.
10, right?
Yeah.
Adrian nailed
Well,
that.
0, me.
Absolute 0.
1 to 10.
I think if this thing existed, we would have found it by now.
It's valid. It's valid.
He's
All
lived in Frisco
Let's
his
move to
whole
the
life.
next
He's
because I
never been
really
to
want to see
Oklahoma.
Nicole judge you, just to your soul, to your core, because Nicole judges no one. She is just a sweet, kind heart that's always smiling. She lights up every room she goes into. But right now, just get to the inner soul of your judgmental piece. Just take a second, okay? Now, you get to judge where Josh Sims sits from a 0 as no and a 10 as an absolutely. Where do you think Sims sits on the spectrum of ghosts? Do you think he believes in the physical manifestations of spirits, or do you believe he does not?
Hold on.
And 5 doesn't exist.
Is it ghosts or is it spirits?
Ghost.
Just ghosts?
Just ghost.
Okay.
No, you're answering
you are.
first. Nicole is coming in with a. Here's what I love. I love how she's really
Yeah,
judging him.
Nicole's just like deeply
is
looking
hanging
into
alive.
his soul. Nicole went with 0.
0. No. She's just too nice.
Yeah.
She's too nice. Okay, you got the nice answer out of the way. Where do you think he actually sits? 2. All right, good. All right, I got a couple
10.
points.
I'm going
Yeah.
10.
You're going
Just complete
10.
opposite.
All right. Okay. Where do you think he sits?
0.
Husband.
0.
All right.
What?
Oh, I mean,
No, you're the husband.
one night stand. I'm the husband.
Yeah.
Okay. We got to balance out. All right. Okay. Where do you think he's at?
10.
Okay, 10.
Wait. People coming in?
I feel like he has this really cool
Pops.
story about
No,
ghosts.
no. See, here's the thing. I think he's got a job to lose. So I think he's.
What,
Wait.
what do you teach?
Special education.
Okay. I'm staying with my answer.
That's super cool. Number one. Number two.
Some days.
We got people coming in.
Okay, they're all sub. Okay, they're all sub
below
5.
Yep.
They're all sub 5. Yeah, I'll go with a 3. I'll go with a 3.
I think Dave nailed it right on the head. 1 ghost, 8.75 for spirits.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Nicole can judge.
You're good.
We're gonna talk about the gay spectrum here in a second. So come on back.
Never have.
I think we did that the whole first 30 minutes of this.
So a little background story on that. The girl I was dating in high school, 100% believed in ghosts.
She was.
The movie Signs was bullshit. Great movie.
Yeah, scared me.
So we were up in her room one night. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, baby.
And she busted out.
What'd she bust out?
She busted out the Ouija board.
What'd you do?
I was like, I'd never seen one before, and I go, what is this? And she goes, well, I was up here last night, and it was moving by itself. And I go, okay. So I started asking a bunch of questions, and she was like, you got to put your hands on the magnifying glass, whatever it's called. And I go, and she goes, you got to ask it a question. And I go, okay. Ghosts, are you here? Nothing. Well, ask it something else. I don't know. Where are you from? Nothing. And then all of a sudden it started moving. And I was like, something's off on this. And it spelled out something. And
the Earth is flat.
The Earth is flat. Space is fake.
So then she put it up or whatever, and I go, okay, were you moving it? And she goes, yeah, I was moving. I was like, see?
Exactly.
I thought this was bullshit.
Yes.
And then we took a trip to Charleston, South Carolina last summer. And
Last summer,
and we talked to a guy.
Told you there was a cool story here.
Busy's in Mexico looking for the chupacabra.
You're not going to find it,
If
bro.
we're going to go chupacabra, it's definitely a 9.
On chupacabra?
Oh, 100%. Oh, absolutely.
Is that a new question?
So I'll get to that Charleston story here in a minute. If
No,
we
just
have
stick
time.
on it. Stick on it.
But so in Charleston, we met a guy who gave the jailhouse ghost tours. And he goes, I close up the jail that used to be there, and it's a 3-story jail. And he goes, I had to take a break. He goes, if you give the last tour at night, you have to lock up. He goes, you start at the 3rd floor, and you go down to the bottom. And he goes, I would almost get to where I'd set the alarm, and I would hear a chair move upstairs.
No.
Or I would hear something roll down the stairs. And he said it was a kid, like a 9 or 10-year-old kid that they executed like in the 1800s. And he
That's
was
dark. Yeah, I'm
the
out.
story behind that is
Yeah, fuck that
the kid
Fuck that kid.
the kid stole a trolley and killed a couple people. And they put him in
9.
the jail, and he died in the jail.
Racing the trolley.
He's 9. What are you gonna do?
So then he was telling a story.
She's Jesus.
He was given a tour during the day, and all of a sudden a rocking chair started spinning around in circles.
Nah, I'm out.
So the next day he was given another tour, and a little girl happened to be on the, I say little, she was probably 7 or 8, and he said the little girl came up to him and said, hey, this kid wanted to say he was sorry for pulling the prank on you for the chair spinning yesterday during the tour.
And she didn't know.
I would have slapped her.
She would have had no idea.
I would have slapped her.
Smack that.
Fuck yeah.
And
Smack her right in the mouth.
So that guy said he had to take a break from that, and started showing us pictures that people send in. Well, outside the jail, a guy was just walking by and took a picture, and supposedly, you can see it in the picture. I think it's Photoshopped, but it's a Confederate soldier standing in the doorway, rifle in hand, like overlooking the jail.
I can make that right now.
I think we need
I
to
can make
sign
that
him up
right
for
now.
the
I could pull up
cigars
Photoshop. I can make that right now.
and
So
guns.
I don't know if that would be considered a ghost or spirit. Ghosts, I think, are bullshit.
Okay.
There's no way.
I'm with you.
But,
I'm with you.
But spirits are absolutely there. Now the chupacabra thing. Growing up in Frisco, we had a myth or a legend about the Goat Man.
Goatman's Bridge.
And
Isn't that in Denton?
well,
Goatman's Bridge, isn't that in Denton?
well, we always said that the Goat Man lived behind Acker Elementary,
Okay.
and that's close to near downtown Frisco. And we also said it lived out in the cemetery by the Catholic Church.
Oh, man.
But
What a stupid idea
Where
that
the
is.
Catholic Church is now, off of El Dorado, they have a cemetery back there. We would load up like freshman football players in our car and saying, "Hey, this is horrible." We would drop them off there, and we would have, say, team bonding.
That seems like hazing.
Well,
Important.
No.
Important,
It's,
yeah.
You can't say that anymore. It's team bonding.
Team bonding. I
We
like
would
that.
drop them off at the cemetery, and everybody would get back in their cars and leave them there.
That's good for growth.
And
Or Goatman Bridge.
and back then, where the cemetery sat now was a desolate dirt road. So you had to follow the dirt road all the way back into main town Frisco, and this is before cell phones, before anything. So we would just sit there and wait for him to walk back, laughing our ass off the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's good.
And
That's
you
quality
can
right
hear
there.
him scream and yell. And so we try to keep the Goat Man alive, but as Frisco got bigger, it's pretty much like gone away.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Whenever I hear Goatman, I think of Jim Brewer.
Oh yeah.
Oh, on SNL?
Yeah.
When he's the goat man?
Oh, yeah.
When he's beneath the stadium
Yes.
in Chicago?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I started laughing. I mean, I just
Yeah.
can't get that out of my head.
He does the goat man so well, though. That goat sound he makes is unbelievable.
Like he's half stoned and
But I
Yeah.
think the Chupacabra absolutely is somewhere in Texas.
Oh, by the way, Biz, where you are is super Catholic, and it could be haunted. Where you're at is like, be real careful. I wouldn't mess around with that.
Yeah,
if you go to
please come home
cenote,
safe.
if you go to a cenote, please go to cenote, and then go back. Just be real careful. Just be real careful what's happening.
he's not leaving his.
He might catch the chupacabra down there if he has the right pillowcase.
That's right. That's right.
He has a better chance of catching a box of Cohibas with a glass top.
Some beehives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I may be a newbie, but I know exactly about the Cohiba with the glass top.
Good.
If that label don't match up and a whole bunch of other things, I heard to
It's just
throw it away.
The glass top. That's it.
Yep. That's a non-starter.
Yeah.
Biz, I will take you to some places in Mexico that will make you really enjoy
You heard it here
Frisco.
first,
If he
folks. He's taking me to
recommended
Mexico.
anything to you, I highly recommend, Biz, that you go wherever he
I've
recommended
got a
you go.
cenote for you to go to. You'll enjoy it. Nikki might, but you're gonna enjoy your dreams afterwards. I'll tell you off air. Oh yeah, you got to be careful. You got to be careful. If I catch one that's going on the grill, says Biz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah,
So,
that's a good
so
point.
I know for a fact people are definitely judging me on the Goat Man story for sure.
Yeah. Rightfully so.
No, anybody that's from this area has all heard that story. If you went to high school in this area, you know about a Goatman Bridge or Goatman somewhere.
Absolutely.
Like that was just a Texas. When I
See-
moved to Texas, that was a
So-
Texas thing.
We had that in Nebraska. We had something similar.
So I don't know if we said that like I was born and raised in this town. Love it. Moved away from college for college, and then moved to Arlington a little bit, and then told my wife I had to get back to the suburbs. It's a love-hate relationship for Frisco for sure.
It's a great
Yeah.
place. It really is a
Yeah.
truly great area. All right,
You're
let's
gonna
get.
polish him up
All
on
right,
his geography
so-
now.
Let's. What are you going with?
I mean, like, I want to know just from being in the back, like, what is your opinion on if the world is flat or not?
Come on. If you believe that the world is flat, get the fuck out of here.
I side with Josh Sims.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next, you're gonna say the moon landing's fake.
I did not say any of these things.
Yeah.
I just had to
Just
put a
asking
question out
questions.
there because it's been asked a couple of times, and there's some strong opinions on it around here. That's all I'm
There's
going
one
to say. I'll
strong
leave it right there.
Sorry about that.
There's
like
one
hostility.
strong opinion.
No. It's
I think
warranted.
the tequila's
There's one
kicking it.
that I know.
I got a couple. I'll tell you off
I
air.
only know one.
It's amazing how many people think the world is flat and that space
How many
is fake.
people's eyeballs cannot see curvature? It's an amazing thing.
It's
So a little bit about when I was in New York City when the 6 months before the towers fell, and I was up at the very top of one of the towers, and you definitely could see the curvature of the Earth.
Yeah.
I agree with you 1,000% for the
Dustin
record.
Carter has another. I've legit had a conversation with someone who believed.
Oh, I'd love to have the conversation. I love
It's
talking
not.
to people.
It's not a logical conversation. It sounds like a good conversation, but
You know what?
It's-
So going back to Sasquatch, you spent some time with McClurkin.
Yes.
Did you know that he is a bona fide Sasquatch hunter?
No.
And
he's a
believer.
world-renowned.
We definitely did not get there.
He's
in time,
world-renowned.
so-
You missed that
Yeah,
conversation.
you missed an opportunity
Oh, yeah.
there. You need to revisit
He's-
that next time over a cigar.
He's seen it, heard it, been
had rocks thrown at him.
rocks thrown at him by Sasquatch.
Okay.
Dude's got poo poo in his freezer right now.
Now,
Might have smoked
do we know
some of it.
where?
I don't know.
Oklahoma.
Okay, I was gonna guess Oklahoma, but
He has property in Oklahoma, and he's open invite for anyone who wants to go ever. He goes bear hunting. Like a few months ago, he had barrels upon barrels of peanut butter, old candy, and stuff that he puts out for bears because he does bear hunting. And maybe some
But
Sasquatch.
do you know what I saw? I saw a ton of photos from his trail cams.
Yeah.
Ton of bears. You know what I didn't see?
Peanut butter.
there's also
I didn't. Never mind. I have another joke to that. I didn't see Sasquatch.
So
though.
do you know?
I got another joke to that
Do you know
one.
the toothbrush was invented in Oklahoma? Did you know that?
No.
Anywhere else, it would have been called a teeth brush.
Oh, man.
Oh, nice. I'm so glad you took it off what I almost said. That's great.
Feel free to use that joke. Just remember where you heard it from.
Yep. Oh. I don't even know where we go from here. That was excellent. Maybe everyone can just take a second to talk about a joke. Can everyone just think of a dirty joke that you can throw out there to just sign us off with?
I'm
Wait.
bad at jokes.
No.
We didn't get number 3, did we?
Mine are all
we're moving to number
so
3.
bad.
Lesbians walked into a bar.
And?
That's the joke.
Well, I mean, it's 2022. They go walk in wherever they want.
Oh, blonde and a shotgun have in common. One cock and they blow.
Okay, that's good. Sorry, Nicole, again.
Always walking back to the wrong time.
Okay.
It's perfect.
All right, so think your dirty jokes. think of any jokes. Okay.
I have none.
Yeah,
You don't have
because the
any?
ones
No.
I hear, my brother is so bad. Like, I can't even.
I've got a.
No.
I have a gimmick. Okay, so we're gonna.
If you're gonna get kicked off of Facebook, make it good.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If we're getting kicked off of Facebook, we're gonna make it go.
Yeah.
Let's move to the third question, and then we're getting into some dirty jokes, and then we're gonna sign this bitch off. All right, what's the third one?
Alien.
Aliens.
Aliens.
Where do you think Josh Sims sits on aliens?
You've been wrong by far.
Yeah.
The first two.
I'm just going to go with a 4.
Yeah, I'm with
I
you.
mean,
I'll
like-
echo the 4.
I mean, you don't see that stuff flying around in the Frisco skies, so I'm going to go with a 4. It probably should be a 2.
You traveled all the way to Arlington for this.
I'm a 0, but I'll go with a 2.
Oh, I can't wait for this joke. I got a good one.
Oh, man, this is going to be so bad.
All right, so what do you think?
Yeah, I think I'm echoing Garrett. I'm going 4.
I would say a 4. The universe is so vast. If we think we're the only ones around, I don't know. I think maybe I'll change it to a 3, maybe a 3.75. I think there's something got to be out there somewhere. And have they visited us? Maybe. Who knows?
See, and this makes me so mad that Seabiscuit is maybe or maybe not going to be here for Halloween now since he put in his notice. Because we had the best Halloween costume for him ever.
Seabiscuit.
Is that Chris
Ever.
Bennington?
No. We're not talking about painted toenails. We're talking about
Oh, Seabiscuit. We call him
Seabiscuit.
Pop-Tart.
Yeah, Pop-Tart, Seabiscuit.
I don't know either of
Off
these
cam,
names.
we will talk about this again.
All
off
right,
cam.
all right.
And I'll also tell you the other joke that I was supposed to say.
But I'll tell you right now, we had him set up to be Cigar Lord. And that would have been so good. He would have
buy his
nailed that
ticket
with the
right now.
right. I know.
Is this a Prime
I told him
member?
we would buy him. John and I were going to buy him the jacket, and we told him just find the Walkman.
No,
It was so
I have
money.
the Walkman.
Yeah,
I have to walk.
so money.
Oh yeah, I got it. I was Star Lord last year.
Yeah, but Cigar Lord.
All right, gents,
Perfect.
get to your dirty jokes, please.
I thought I just told mine. But you can go.
The blonde and the shotgun.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
All right.
that was good.
All right.
I'm passing on this.
Oh, how do you make a pool table laugh? A pool table laugh.
What is this? A
You
fucking...
tickle its balls. I don't know any. I have to fucking look it up.
Just Googling over that. It's so not right.
That's not good. That's not good.
No, it's not.
You guys know Little Johnny?
I love Little
Johnny
Johnny
Goodman?
jokes.
You like Little
My
Johnny jokes?
dad
Yeah.
told the
Little
best
Johnny
Little
Goodner?
Johnny jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, little 6-year-old Johnny Goodner. He was a potty mouth little dude. He was always acting up in class. He was always saying just terrible things. He was the teacher's just worst nightmare. And so one day they were in class and they were talking about this math equation, right? They want to figure it out, okay? There are 3 birds up on a telephone pole. They're all sitting right next to each other. And the teacher asked the class, 3 birds, your dad shoots one down. How many birds are left? And then he says, well, none. Because you shot the gun and they all took off, right? She said, no. 2 birds. There were 3 birds. Your dad shot one down. There are 2 left. But I like the way you're thinking.
Well, I know I had Frisco math, so I would have said 2 also.
Right, also.
Yeah.
And then he thinks about it. He goes, you know what? I've got a. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's not good. There we go. Okay. 3 birds on the telephone pole. The dad shoots one down. There are 2 birds left. Johnny says there are no birds because they all scattered because of the gunshot. And the guy says, Johnny thinks about it and he goes, you know what? It's a good point. There are 3 women. They're all eating ice cream cones.
What?
Oh my
Right?
God.
One is licking her ice cream cone. The other is sucking her ice cream cone. And the last one is biting her ice cream cone. Which one is married? She thinks about it for a second. She goes, hold it. Ben David coming in?
Yeah,
Brandon
just
telling
came in.
Jerry Nelson's favorite joke, a Cabo joke. Ben David. Holy shit. I learned that joke from the creator of Ticketmaster. He was 84 years old when he told me that joke. Ben David, what beautiful timing. You're telling me spirits aren't real? I'm a fucking 10 now. Ben David died in 99. But, oh, that is the one with the ring on their finger. So keep that in mind. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, Josh Sims, the other guy, and Adrian.
I like that.
But before we sign off, I want to thank everybody sitting at this table for having me. This has been a blast. Everybody's been welcome at ICC. I couldn't ask for a better experience. The last 2 weeks have been amazing. Never thought that from the first time I stepped in here 2 weeks ago to sit behind this table right now, I never thought this would happen. So thank you.
Welcome home.
Welcome.
Cheers, boys.
It's a family, man.
That's right.
Welcome to the family.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
You're
Cheers
ruined
to all
though
of you.
now. I'm just letting you know you're ruined. Like, go out of town.
Ben David, much love to you, my brother.
I don't know if anybody's
Peace.
watching this, but if you're intimidated like I was, don't be.
Don't be. No.
We'll see you
Good
later.
time.
Peace, guys. Later.
cool is that fucking guy I worked with fucking 10 years ago comes in,
Are we
is
officially off
watching.
air?